Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody is fine and enjoying your wonderful day. So, in today's section, we are going to discuss about one of the major problem of the India, that is about the poverty. In today's class, we are going to discuss in detail about what is the concept of the poverty, its types and causes. Then in the later part, we are going to have a look at what are the measures taken by the government in order to reduce the poverty in India. So as you all know, in the previous section we have already studied about the free trade meaning, then it merits and demerits. In today's class we are going to study about the poverty. So the concept is poverty in India. In today's era, poverty and development are the prime concern that draws the attention of the policy maker. So, in today's era, the poverty and development are the most two important topic which draw the attention of the policy maker. Whenever they will plan to make a policy, they will always keep their prime focus on these two topics. One is poverty and another one is development, means how we can reduce the poverty and how we can develop the India. Then what is the meaning of poverty? It is very simple. Poverty is the condition where the person is unable to lead a decent life. Means it is a condition where the person is not even able to fulfill his basic needs like food, shelter and clothing. This condition is known as poverty. Poverty is the serious problem in the society, because in the society there is no equal distribution of income. There is inequality in the uh, distribution of the income, because rich people have lot of wealth in one side, another side there were people who don't have money even to fulfill their basic needs. This is called as inequality distribution of income, and one of the major drawback for the nation's development. But many efforts have been made to better understand the concept of the cause for the poverty, so that they can reduce it in the better manner and can focus on the equal distribution of income and as well as nation's development. Poverty is this serious problem by rising the divisions in the society into rich or poor. It often leads to increasing concentration of the wealth. As I told you, the concept of poverty has created two divisions in the society. One is rich who are having lots of money. Another side there are poor who don't have money even to fulfill their basic needs. In India, poverty is very common. This is widespread of the income inequality and distribution of the opportunity, and it is one of the major problem for the development of the nation as well as society. So the poverty has created widespread of inequality in the income distribution, and another side there were lack of the opportunity for the people. We can understand this as a major problem and a major drawback for the development of the society as well as nation. Many people had put lot of effort to better understand what is the concept of the poverty and what are the major causes for the poverty. In India, the poverty is so common that we are adjusted with living in the poverty. We are means the people who are living in India are so much adjusted to that poverty that they don't even care for the situation what they are facing of. So, not much attention is paid to it. It is considered as the one of the normal aspect of the society. Hence, very little attention had paid to it because poor always believe that they are the responsible for their own plight. Plight means a difficult situation or a bad situation. Unemployment was considered as the sign of laziness. According to the karma theory, poverty was the consequence of wrongdoings or sin committed in the early birth. The people who are living in the poverty are often believed in the concept of karma theory, what it states as uh, poverty is the result. If a person is living in the poverty means it is not because he was unemployed or something. They believe that it is quite common, and the person itself believes that I will live in a poverty because I have committed something wrong or sin in my early birth. But India, after independence, has made some efforts to raise the level of the income who are living in the poverty. Before independence, people used to believe in such things in the karma theory, but after when we got independence in the 1947, then the policy makers and other people tried their level best to rise the level of the income so that people can live happily without in suffering the bad state or a bad condition. In the 1960, the concept of poverty line was introduced by Dandekar and Rath. In the year 1960, two thinkers they introduced the concept of poverty line. We all know what is the poverty. Poverty is the situation where a person is not even able to fulfill his basic need. But in the 1960, the two thinkers called as Dandekar and Rath introduced the concept of poverty line. What is this poverty line? According to the income earned by the person, we can analyze that whether the people is living in a above poverty line or below poverty line. So if a person earns less than 1 lakh, he is living in the below poverty line. If person earns 1 lakh, he is living in the above poverty line. And in the year 1971, many programs were introduced to remove the poverty according to fourth 5-year plan. In the fourth 5-year plan, many measures were adopted to reduce the poverty in India. And there are two types of poverty. One is absolute, another one is relative. Now let's have a look at what are the basic cause for the poverty. In that first one, illiteracy, low productivity in the agriculture, education, unemployment, shortage of capital, social factors like caste system, tradition, and custom, no access to livelihood, no access to job, inequality, climate change, lack of infrastructure, limited capacity of the government, health care, lack of morale, etc. So these are the causes for the poverty in India. And in today's class, we have studied about the concept of the poverty and what are the causes for the poverty and types of poverty. So we'll end this section here. I hope you have understood the today's section. If you have any doubts, please comment me below in the comment box. I will definitely clear your doubts in my upcoming section. In the upcoming section, we are going to see what are the measures adopted by the Indian government in order to reduce the poverty and make India hunger free. So see you all tomorrow. Please do subscribe to my channel for more interesting and informative topics in the upcoming section. Take care and stay safe.